loud. Yes. Nice. I need to make this guy a tiny bit wider. No, that's not wider. That's just bigger. I'll put him about there so he doesn't block the game. Gosh and golly and jeebies and goobos and I don't know what the fuck a goobo is, but it's gotta be something, right? Right? Yeah. Well, you'd think it'd be something. I would hope it'd be something, actually. You wouldn't want it to be nothing. Because if so, then I'm just waffling a load of nonsense. And then that's just not what you want. I really hope my controller doesn't die. How much? Hi! Oh, no, the cable wasn't wrapped around the microphone was wrapped around the cable. Oops, yep, it is Konami. It is also Kojima. I don't know what company that is. Is this a PS3 or something? Yes. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is only on the PS3, not PS4, not PS5, just PS3. Which is unfortunate because this thing would probably sell quite a bit were to get a remaster on the PS5 or 4. I think it's one of the best games on the PS3 in my opinion, just because it runs 60 FPS. Most games on the PS3 didn't.
You killed Monsoon.
I did.
Impressed. The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
I plan to.
I'm sorry, sir. Our business hours for the day have ended. Agent is incorrect.
Watch out! Keep on coming!
Mine?
Dead off!
Rip them all. Okay, rip them all. Oh. Oh, that's cool. But I'll need a better fuel so that I can continue to rip. Oh, and more of you is not always a tree. I love that. Nice. Yeah.
Raiden, Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there.
I guess we're fighting Top Downer. Sundowner. Sundowner? That is name. Where the hell did I get Top Downer from? I'll look you into the destructive environment. Can I access these? Nice. Oh, that was a treat. Can I get the VR training so I can do that eventually?
The elevators appear to be disabled.
I noticed.
Which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building.
Oh.
Get back to the entrance. Buy me some time
I
to
have
get
two
to the
chats, both of which conflict themselves. One says there's no chat, one says there's another. Apparently Mikey says, what game is this and is it available on PS5? It is a PS3 game, exclusively PS3, Xbox 360, it's on Steam. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. It unfortunately does not have a remaster, even though it would sell were to get one.
Yes? Give them hell. Do not stray too far from the elevators, Raiden. Use the weapons around you to slow them down. Throw everything at them you can.
I was really wondering why they kept giving me RPGs. Who's this? Oh, I can! Oh. You're capitalizing. I see. Oh no, you're a minigun. Oh, okay.
Wunderbar! My hack was a success. Und the elevator rein.
Oh yes, that's right, there were people actually hacking me up.
Get off! Get off!
Anyone left? Yes. Give me this turret. Oh, the controls are very... No, they're not. They're just very insensitive.
Enough with the guards! Just get in the elevator!
No fun.
For security purposes,
Hi.
the building is divided into upper and lower halves. The lower area consists of offices and meeting space for staff and visitors, while confidential military projects and technical research are restricted to the upper levels.
So that's where the brains in the server room will be, up top.
Indeed. But that elevator can only access the lower floors. You need to get to the 20th floor and pass the security gate there to reach the upper area.
Let me guess. Time to find another left hand?
Well, that is the problem. Security cyborgs would not have sufficient clearance. But managers and senior staff have already been evacuated, no doubt.
So...
The only option is to cut the power to the security gate, which will not be easy. It is powered by no less than 3 systems, including a backup power supply. You will need to destroy all of the electrical control panels to disable them. In any case, you should arrive at the 20th floor soon. The electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there.
Humble cardboard boxer.
Ah, the security gate. It is composed of steel alloy bonded by a high-frequency electrical current. It should unlock once the power has been cut.
Find the box wearing some brown.
There should be an electrical panel. No choice now. Good. One down, 2 to go. Keep at it right.
Nice try!
Oh, hello, what is it? Okay. If I do it, tell me we can You know what? I'm just gonna run away.
RPG!
What happened? What is going
And
on?
I'm dead.
Raiden, answer me! Raiden! Damn it!
I beat one of the hardest bosses yesterday. Okay, so in about a day I've gone rusty. Great.
The electrical panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there. More classified hatred information was in that man's goods. Run down, two to go. Keep at it, Raiden.
Okay. Come on now.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it. Excellent! Just one more. Now keep on coming.
I figured out that I'm really cool. Nothing is this weird. Oh, yeah. Okay, smash everything. I'll back that.
Ah, the security gate. It is composed of steel alloy bonded by a high-frequency electrical current. It should unlock once the power has been cut. There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
Keep this. And, oh, that's very, very inconspicuous.
Yes, that should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate.
There's some more. guarding that weird? Is there anywhere I can stealth around it? Oh, I'd love to stealth around. I'm an AR mission. But, cardboard box.
Contact!
Ah, shit. What's the kind of fire? Run away. Sounds about right. Oh, and I can saw his armor. Let's swing a hammer with one eye. I'll take C. I need someone's spleen to rip out. Hi,
Raiden,
Doctor.
shall I activate your pain inhibitors now?
No, keep them off. I need it this way.
Well, as you wish. I must say, I have turned more than a few men into cyborgs, but you... Well, your past is most,
What you getting at, Doc? Most of the time, you're working with First World ex-military. Grown men. Compared to the average Third World child soldier, I can't really complain. Most of them, they're the sort of guerrillas your typical patient gets paid to slaughter.
Perhaps, but,
This shouldn't be news to you, Doc.
yes, but,
Look, just help me take care of those brains after I bring them back. I do my business, you do yours.
Yes. They're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy.
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Raiden. Try and keep moving.
Oh, there it goes.
Nice of them to blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, hi, big boy. I'll rip one.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use. Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you. Good, Raiden. Yes. Right a ways up now, yeah? Almost there. I have just finished analyzing the latest security data. You should find an indoor garden up ahead.
A garden? Sounds fancy.
A Japanese garden, to be precise. It is an area set aside for VIPs. Apparently, one of World Marshall's directors is a rather serious Japanese culture enthusiast.
All right. So what's this got to do with me? Is there something I need from the garden?
Not at all. You need only pass through that area to arrive at a freight elevator. I found a route to the elevator controls through the unit we hijacked downstairs. I have located the server room as well. You can reach it via the freight elevator.
Great work, Doc.
Elementary, my dear Raiden. Now, head for the garden.
This is pretty. What do you mean, Knight's Tribe? Raiden!
Get off! Bullseye! Get off! It's not a cardboard box, Raiden. Ah, yes, you Get off!
main exit is sealed. I very much doubt you can get through there. The catwalk above you is connected to a corridor meant for transporting materials. You can take that to the elevator.
So inconspicuous.
More Patriot intel. Bring me more. And maybe I can develop something interesting from it.
Right, let's keep pushing. I need help. Just random electro. Yes.
All right. Follow the catwalk straight ahead to reach the elevator.
I have this grenade.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have fallen behind.
You have.
No worries. Actually, I should thank you.
What are you talking about?
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have gotten Jack back.
Then, that is your true nature.
More or less.
Yeah.
Still interested?
I find no reason to alter my objectives. From the moment we met, you have acted on emotional urges. You speak of protecting those weaker than you. Such people number in the billions. It is impossible. You cannot save every human being in the world. You cannot save every street child. After extended observation, I have come to a conclusion. Your actions are rooted in affinity for those from similar circumstances as yours.
Huh. Guess so. Not much of a superhero after all, huh?
However, your emotional status is understandable. Perhaps I share this same affinity.
Well, if that's what you feel, then glad to have you along.
Roger.
You can reach the server room via the freight elevator just ahead.
And heart. Thank you, Stephen. Welcome in. Hi, Skibbity Matt. Hello. I don't need to send that to him. Or him. Skibbity Matt liked alive. Yeah, I think Skibbity Matt should keep liking alive actually. I think that would be a really good idea. I think everyone in the world should spam alive. I don't buy that. Oh, it. I didn't think I was doing that one.
Look up, Raiden! Another freight platform! Look out! Incoming! The elevator cannot take much more of this. Jump to that adjacent platform. The platform is losing speed. Scheiße! The tripods are interfering. Right! Clear them out of the shaft. Do not let them block the elevator.
Get
security from the top floor to the freight elevators. You pass to the server room leads right through them.
Jiggling my stick as fast as I can go. I'll fucking burn my hand out. What am I meant to do?
They are deploying security from the top floor to the freight
Yeah,
elevator.
deploying security
You
from the
pass
top
to the
floor. I
server room
know.
leads right through them.
Ow! Fuck off! Leave me alone! Oh my god! Spatter! Leave me! Why is the fucking wing set? You come up with... Right, get the fucking team man right. That's the class idea. That we'll never figure that out. Oh my god, this is a fucking dickhead move! Well, get your fucking move on, fat fuck!
The server room's ahead?
Yes, according to what I have here.
What should I expect to find? If they're VR training those brains, I'm guessing it won't look like your typical IT department.
Quite right. Most of it will likely be occupied by life support units. Feeding oxygen and nutrition to the brains they have stored, you know. They would also need a server to feed them the VR data, but in terms of structure, it's really more brain storage and maintenance than a server room. But no doubt it makes a convenient euphemism for what they are really doing there.
Yeah, like how CIA agents refer to where they work as the company.
Indeed. Something like that would never arouse the suspicions of rank-and-file staff who may hear it. And I'm sure those complicit in this operation feel better not calling it the VR training room. Even something so simple as a name can help one ignore the truth of what they are doing. Truly fascinating how the human brain works.
So this, whatever room, that's where Sundowner's waiting, right? If he wants a fight, I wish he'd just get on with it. He didn't seem the type to run and hide.
Well, he is in charge of security, but I suspect this is not about business. If I had to guess, I would say he is toying with you, testing you, perhaps.
Whatever he's doing, it won't change what's going to happen once I finally catch up with him.
Oh, nice.
What? Miss Trawl? She's...
No. Their body, if I had to guess, likely controlled by an AI.
This goes back to the body double of this. That one's a very good check.
Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Cannot be! Raiden, what happened? You're supposed to be stronger than this!
Mate, I struggled on Monsoon for ages! You cruel bastards!
Courtney.
Yeah?
You caught all that. Guess I was Jack the Ripper all along. All that talk about justice. And here...
Raiden.
Listen, Kev or Doc can...
Raiden,
It's my responsibility. It's my duty. That's the way it is.
Raiden.
Courtney, keep working with... What?
They're kidnapped. I feel like if I just quit here...
Courtney.
I mean, maybe I'd be happy, but now I know... So do you... Alright, we're set.
That was a lot of
You're
blabber
sure
just to
about
save
this?
my game.
Positive. Look, you know you aren't Jack the Ripper. I mean, sure, you don't exactly, but the Raiden I'm talking, the one who'd put his... Not just some...
Who knows?
It's more than that, Raiden.
In any case, I'm going to stop this via...
Alright.
Why'd I even save there when this is literally a checkpoint? Fucking smooth brain, man. That's what I needed most. I'll try it. Anything else I can afford in the very, very, very short amount of cash I have on hand? No. Oh well. Well. Well, I'm upgraded. I'm stronger. So, if I change the size. Oh, I've got range now. That's handy. I really hope I can do a lot more damage.
What? Mr. Troll? She's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess. Likely controlled by an AI.
I guess I can now no longer get stuck on the wrong person. The wrong people can literally get stuck on me. So much damage.
and a spare monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
Come on, Raiden. Oh my god! I just remembered how much of an arsehole this guy is. I literally parried that. Raiden, fucking move! I'm literally parrying that shit, and now I have to fight Mistral again. So, this fucking size only work on Mistral, it seems. He just doesn't seem bothered by them at all.
What? Mistral? She's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess, likely controlled by an AI.
I'm not using size. off me!
And the spell will soon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
What's wrong? Anthony! Raiden! Raiden!
What am I meant to do? yeah. This is not good. Because Mistral's not the one to struggle with, it's Monsoon, because he's just slow.
What? Miss Troll? She's...
No. A sphere body, if I had to guess. Likely controlled by an AI.
How are you then, Raiden? How are me? Are you meant to be doing this? Move! Fucking move it! That was fun for a moment of work. Fuck off me! You two's a stupid French bitch! Well, you're a boy, so I have less desire, but I'm still gonna kill Oh, come on, 0.1%.
And the spell monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
What's wrong?
Mate, this is so fucking unfair. So I get stunned, I then unstun myself, and as soon as Raiden can move, I'm stunned again? Mate, Monsoon's so irritating to fucking go up against. I kill him, I just hate him. What are all these other people doing? No Courtney saves.
What do you think about what Monsoon said earlier about memes? You think we're all doomed to
Well, you're the constant Dawkins.
Yeah.
He went there, and
Yep.
yeah, fat. For example, any and you have
So-
right, a guy. It's
kids, there's
Dawkins. Once you're
and
right.
well that. Well, Morris, that's Jack. What did you think? I read that only 1 in 50 soldiers can kill with zero hesitation.
No.
Right, me, maybe the I read.
Right.
But I got and it. I hit the rest.
I've all perhaps.
The hell I got. I saw. How's it going with the brain units, Doc?
Oh, that sing.
That's-
It's ever three.
Doesn't-
Oh, I'd like X.
I get-
If
Who-
understand you a bit, the check the room.
They don't.
There's
What about?
not interested. My
They can't.
I have reached the Japanese garden. Please continue on your way.
Wolf? You're a one-of-a-kind prototype, right?
Correct. I was originally conceived as a weapon to replace humans and cyborgs. Conversation and intelligent decision. The project was eventually canceled.
Why?
I have intelligence, but I lack a
What's that?
brutality. I am not human. Thus, I was shut down, then revived.
Sundowner. But what's he want?
Unknown. As a machine, I am more sensitive to my fellow man than an...
God. What? Miss Trawl? Well, she's...
No. A spare body, if I had to guess.
like it's controlled by an AI.
I would love some Italian.
And it's fair monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden!
Mate, how am I meant to do that? How am I meant to parry or counter anything of that when I'm lobbing a fucking grenade? Oh, it's so frustrating as well. He was on like, what? Fucking 20%? Fuck off.